What's up, Bundu fans? Me once again, Bundu Baz here, and we're carrying on with shelters. I think this will be the last section on shelters. Yeah, just a number of things. This is what I'm showing: plastic bags, make a little lean-to. I spoke about building something mini. Man, this is just ready to practice. You know, have a bit of fun, try out your skills, practice the knots that I showed in the other vids. Yeah, just be a bit creative, and at the same time, it also adds to our skill level and lets us play around with things and see what works, what doesn't work. Yeah. Great, so I started with plastic packets. Why bin liners? Because, man, they're at home. You can look under the kitchen sink, look somewhere in the kitchen, you'll find a bin liner. Take your bin liner, throw it in a bag. They're worth it. You can make a rain jacket out of it, cut 3 holes in it, slide over your head, you got a cool little poncho. Can make a shelter from it. So here's the shelter we were working on. Yeah, so I did end up raiding our bags just so that I could finish this. So I've taken a few shortcuts, yeah, just so I don't have to use all my cordage and all our material. So let's get back onto my lean-to shelter and just show you a couple of things. Okay, like I said in the last shelter vid, you know, let's see how it works. Start at the bottom. So I laid a packet down on the bottom and I've laid a packet down over there, overlapping. Yeah. Okay, laid it down, tied it off. Remember how I showed you the little pebble in the corner? And my last one, this shelter's taken 4 bin liners. My last one is going to sit on top of all 3 of them in a nice overlap. Yeah, so I had already prepped this before, as you can see, just because I'm filming it on my own. I wanted things to go a bit easier. Alright, I hope this is going to work. Okay, so before I tie this end off, yeah, we're going to tie this end off, we're going to use a love hitch or a handful of half hitches around the pole. I'm going to show you how that works now. Once everything's tied off, yeah, man, I don't want to mention too much. This is a quick shelter, yo. Then we're going to find some branches. Remember that I'd laid the branches underneath. Now I'm going to lay branches on top. Just like so, and then I get some more branches. I laid on top. I've laid this one on top already, just to hold it down because of the wind. Yeah, now what will happen is when the rain comes, lands on the plastic. Yeah, oh, there's a bit of a hole here. Yeah, so there's a bit of a hole here I would need to sort out, get another branch, slide it in here, yeah, just to keep it up. And a couple of things: the first time you build a shelter, it's not going to be right. So bear that in mind. You're probably going to have to touch up and fiddle as you go along. Very often in the rains, even in a campsite, man, I've had to run out in the middle of the night, in the middle of a big storm, tighten a guy rope, fiddle here, sort that out. Yeah, so a lot of this stuff is always kind of work in progress. It's never going to be right the first time. The more you do it, the better you'll get, and the shortcuts you'll figure out. Yeah, so just bear that in mind. The idea is you want to get a good slope so that the water can run off. You don't want to create any holes in your roofing material. And if there are, then you need to go back with branches and find creative ways of patching them up. Okay, without making too much of noise, I'll remove this. Yeah, and I'm just going to show you how we're going to do this. Can we all see? Okay. I go around. You can see that. Yeah. And then I'm going to go around again. Two half hitches make a love hitch. Nice and easy. Alright, let's come down here. Yeah, the roofing is starting to get a bit dry. It's been 3 days. Yeah, so the roofing's starting to die. But it doesn't matter, it's under my waterproofing. You can see the green there. Yeah. Man, alright, so this is just a temporary shelter. Just a temporary little lean-to shelter. Yeah. You can see my cooker in the my cooker there. Well, it's time to have some coffee and it's time to head off. Okay, another thing I just want to show. Do you remember that little screen that we built? Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. There it is. I don't know if this is working, but what I did is I used it as a bit of a windbreak. Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's gonna fall. Yeah. I've put up, I cleaned out the campsite. As you can see, there's no dirt around here. I mean, there's just dirt. I cleaned all the greenery. Yeah. And I've just created a windbreak because the wind comes blowing up here. You know, I want to look after my fire, my gas. So I used that screen as a windbreak. Yeah, creative way of using our skills. Okay, so please like, share, just a short guy on shelters, how to finish off your shelter. There's 100 million different ways to make shelter. This is just one way. So, Bundu Bears out. Till next time.